Hello, folks, and we welcome you once again to another episode of Out of the Park Baseball 21, our Toronto Blue Jays franchise mode. This is our third episode, and as you can see by these standings, I am quite surprised by our record. We are 20-11 at the beginning of May, 5 games up on the Tampa Bay Rays, who are second. We are the only team in the division that currently has a winning record. The team that we are about to face to start this off, the New York Yankees, they are in last place at 6.5 games back, but they are only 4 games under 500 at 14-18. So that's actually not really all that terrible when you look at it. And the Twins leading the Central, the Houston Astros leading the AL West. Well, that's no surprise. Over in the National League, we have the Nationals leading by half a game over Atlanta, the Brewers leading the NL Central, the Dodgers leading the NL West. San Diego Padres, they're in second place. So, again, that's pretty surprising. Now, what we probably should do is, since we have a draft coming up in about a month or so, we should probably do some scouting. Let's see. No, I don't want to edit the scouting budget. There we go. No, that's not what I want to do. You know what, never mind. Let's see, there's front office. Okay. I cannot see anywhere where we're supposed to do some scouting. So, we're going to go ahead and start simulating here. And we lose the first game of that series against the Yankees 7-0. Paul Goldschmidt was tripping over a coffee table. Whoa. Oh, also, I put in a waiver claim for Anibal Sanchez, so we'll see what happens on that. Let's take a look at the box score here on this one. Stanton, 2 home runs. It looks like Tanner Roark did not pitch that good, giving up 4 runs. He did strike out 7, though, which isn't too bad, I guess. But the Sega guy, he did not have that good of an ERA coming in, and yet he shuts us out on 3 hits over 8 innings. Well, hopefully we can beat J.A. Happ in the next game. And we lose the next one 5-4, and Happ ends up getting his first win of the season. Can we at least avoid being swept? We cannot. And so we got swept by the Yankees. We are still in first place, though, because we built up a nice lead. And we have, in fact, successfully claimed Anibal Sanchez. Okay. Delete all. Uh, okay. Rosters. Where is Annabelle Sanchez? Oh wait, we designated him for assignment, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Alright, transaction. Place on 40-man roster. Okay, I don't know why that popped up. And oh. Okay. So I'm guessing we would have to send someone down then in order to Alright, well, anyways. And we lost to the Orioles. We lost 7-5, so this is not a good start to the month of May. Okay. Austin Martin. Let's go ahead. And do that. There we go. 12-1 win over the Orioles. That's how you get back in the win column. 8 shutout innings for Yamaguchi. I love that. Okay. And we lose 11-8 against the Orioles. So we've already... So far in this video alone, with simulations, we got swept by the Yankees and we lost 2 of 3 to the Orioles. I can understand losing against the Yankees because they're a good team. But there's no reason to have not won that series against the Orioles. Alright, well, we're taking on the Oakland A's next, and our lead is down to just 2 games. The Yankees are now on a 6-game winning streak. Houston 29-9. Wow. And we beat Oakland 7-2. Alright. George Springer signing a contract extension with the Astros. And we defeat Oakland 2-1, but what's this? Ryan Borucki was diagnosed with shoulder inflammation. He'll be out for 5 to 6 months. Well, his season is pretty much over. So we are going to have to move him to our injured list. He's going to have to go on the 60-day. So that means we need to call someone up. 1-4, 5.97 ERA. The guy just cannot stay healthy. Okay, so now rosters and transactions. Okay, so again, we now have to replace Barucki, but who do I want to call up to replace him? Okay, there we go. Active roster. So that's how I was supposed to do that. Okay. So we actually can just do that then. And let's go to our rotation. Alright, Sanchez, you're going to slot into the number 2 spot in the rotation there. Another 2-1 victory over Oakland. 6 innings of 1 hitter for Nate Pearson. Alright. I'll definitely take that. Okay. Again, standings. So we're taking on the Rangers next, and they are 18-22. They are 11.5 games out of first in their division. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to play any games in this episode. We're just going to simulate. And a 1-0 win over the Rangers. And Trevor Bauer goes to the Phillies. Alright, we defeat the Rangers 1-0. Anibal Sanchez got his first win for us. Good to see. And then we get shut out 6-0. And Mike Trout is 300th home run for his career. Okay. Yennsy Diaz is eligible to come off the injured list. Okay. We are going to demote you to Triple A because I don't have room on the roster right now. Okay. Okay, there's Diaz. Okay, front office. Alright, what? Okay. We're taking on Dallas Keuchel and the White Sox. We went 5-4. We have a trade proposal from the Texas Rangers. Texas would send 23 minor leaguer Andretti Cordero to the Toronto Blue Jays for Jordan Romano. This guy does not have that good potential. Plus, he's only hitting 138. I do not want that trade. And Shohei Ohtani gets injured. Let's take a little box score here for the game against the White Sox. Alright, Hyun-Jin Ryu's now 5-1 for us. Wow, we knocked Keuchel out in the 4th inning, it looks like. 12-2 victory here. Nate Pearson's now 3-0 on the season. Right now it's looking like having Pearson play for us was the right move. And we lose 7-6. And we defeat the White Sox 12-3. Alright, now we've got a series coming up here with the Astros. And they've got a really big lead right now in the AL West. They are at 35-12, and they have the best record in the major leagues. So that is not going to be easy. Case in point, we get shut out 3-0 in Game 1 against them. Zach Greinke going the distance there. A 11-2 win over Houston in the second game. It's like Guerrero hit a 2-run homer in that fourth there. He hit 2 home runs. He's got 15 on the year for us, and Hyun-Jin Ryu is now 6-1. Good for you. And we've got the All-Star voting coming up. That was an official. Okay. Okay, so I can cast my ballot here for who I want for the All-Star team. I'll go with Hyun-Jin Ryu, Garrett Cole, and you know what, since He's having a pretty good season. Let's put Shun Yamaguchi in there. Okay. Now these are for the starters. Now for relievers, let's go to relievers. There they are. Let's see, I'll go with you. And who else? And let's see here. I'll go with Nick Anderson. Now, catcher. This is for both leagues. That I do this, by the way. Starting catcher. I guess I'll go with Alex Avila. Now for first base. First base, I will go with Miguel Sano.
And I will save the bit for a snack later.
Alright, now, second base. Jose Altuve. Third base. You know what? Third base, I'll go with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now, shortstop. Bo Bichette. Left field. For left field, I'll pick Stanton. Center field. Center field, Laureano from the Athletics. Right field. I think for right field, I am going to pick Joey Gallo. Yeah, I don't really want to fill this up with too many Blue Jays, because then I'll probably be biased. Anyways, in terms of the DH, Jordan Alvarez can be the guy. Alright. So now, to choose my starter, to choose the National League players. Alright, for the National League, I'm going to pick Walker Buehler, Jacob deGrom, and Clayton Kershaw for starters. For starting pitchers. Now, for relievers, For relievers, Mikel Baez from the Padres. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. I will go with Sean Doolittle and Josh Hader.
There, done.
Now, catcher. What do I want for catcher? I'll select JT Realmuto. Then first base, Freddie Freeman. Second base, let's see. For second base, I'll go with Moustakas. Third baseman, I'm gonna go with Arenado. Now, shortstop. I gotta do it. It's story time. In this case, Trevor Story. Now, for my outfield. I'll go with McCutchen. For the outfield, McCutchen. Like I said, it was the first one. Shogo Akiyama. He must be like a generated player or something. And finally, for right field, I'll pick Mookie. Alright, so I will go ahead and submit that ballot. And there. Alright, Wilmer Font. Recovery is expected to take 6 days. Well, just to be safe, you are going to go on the injured list.
Stop that trend. Yeah.
So alright, Diaz, you're gonna come up to Toronto, but but only temporarily. And also, we lost against Houston 15-6. And Nate Pearson, it looks like, did not make it out of the first inning. Yikes. G-Man Choi for Joe Panic and Simeon Woods Richardson. Well, Choi is a pretty decent player. But I do not want that. Nice try, Tampa Bay, but no thank you. Alright, first game against the Orioles. I think that's a 4-game series, it said. And we win 8-7. Baltimore's 18-32, so we should be able to win this series, and they're now on an 8-game losing streak. Well, good thing Diaz's spot on this team is temporary. And the 6-3 win for the Orioles in Game 2. So that ends their losing streak. And Walden's season is over for the Red Sox. Yes, this is a 4-game series. Alright, 8-3 for game 3 victory. Nice, nice. And we get shut out against the Orioles 5-0. I was hoping that we would win that series, but we ended up getting a split instead. Oh well. Well, could have been better, but it could have been worse. We're now 31-23. And we're taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. As we go back to the standings here, Tampa's 4 games behind us, so they wouldn't be able to catch us regardless of the series outcome. But they could come pretty close, but hopefully that won't happen. I'd love to get a series win against the Rays, and we start off on the right foot there, 3-0. Nate Pearson now 4-1. And we lose in extras. And the Tigers want to give us Vaughn Nova for Christopher Beck, Gary David, and Vil Concepcion. Let me take a look here. None of these players really are that... No, I don't want Ivan Nova. Alright, let's take a look at this box score here against Tampa. Alright, looks like we were up 2-1 going into the bottom of the ninth, but then they tied it, and then they had a walk-off. So that wasn't good. And we also lose 9-7. Alright. And it looks like we have a 3-game series against the Orioles to finish off the month of May. Or did we get rained out? Yeah, we must have gotten rained out. Let me take a look at the schedule. Yeah, we got rained out. So we got to play a double header. So let's see how it goes. We win the first game of the doubleheader 6-1, but then we lose the second game 6-3. Bo Bichette now the leading vote getter among shortstops. Nice. That's for... And then... The last game, we lose 3-2, but Hyunjin Ryu earns Pitcher of the Month. Yordan Alvarez, American League Hitter of the Month. That dude is just killing baseballs. Alright, let's look at the power rankings. We are 11th. Alright, we're at the beginning of June, and I think this would probably be a good place to stop for right now. But we currently lead the division by 2.5 games. We are in first place, not by very much, but at least it's something. Hopefully we can hang on to that lead. And wow. That's all I can say right now about the Houston Astros record. And look at the San Diego Padres leading the NL West 42-18. I did not think I would ever see that. But those Dodgers, you know they're not going to let that go easily. Alright. So that does it for episode 3. We will have episode 4 soon.